Sierra Leone, push. You my killer, this is for you them. What for you say?
This ain't not a kush. No, not a kush. No, not a kush. Oh yeah, me I can feel them. What are they on me eye? We are the see me sister them. They die in the street. Oh. Me I can feel them when they see me brother them na streets, yeah. Some they link they not, some lay down a guns at the sleep, oh. So when I ask them, tell me say na kush, Nike pull roll and son of them food. They prefer for left the house, them gonna get so all day they kush, oh yeah. Say not a kush, oh. Me brother don't want before in time. Say not a kush, oh. So we they use the old age man. Not a cushion. Youths them just stay dry. Say not a cushion. Sorry, salon. We say not a cushion. Hey, push for die, push for die. Say not a cushion. Papa government help we are. Say not a cushion. Hey, push for die, push for die. Say not a cushion. Hope for you.
Yes, let we say no to kush, because that country they, if we not say no to kush or any form of drug, that country they, it will continue for collapse. Now we are, because no matter how hard work the president do or all the administration or the cabinet members them, if drug continue for big problem in that country they, me fumble them is like now wasted effort on their part. So fumble them, we don't come back with another episode of Salone Issues. At the Sidom for we sister we now the diva of VOS, or one of the divas them, because we not say VOS na large family. We get extended family members them. We then self considered divas them of VOS. So fumble them again as usual. Sometimes I go surprise we. Sister Matilda go surprise we. But in the meantime, I go sit down for them while we pilot this program tonight. Fumble them. So for the people that they join for the first time, we on Thursday, I see quite a number of people them we seen at them first time, and the good thing we are so satisfied and say they enjoy the program, my Thursday program. So fumble them for the people them we go join tonight for them first time. My name na Abdulkarim Kagbo, and I based na Canada. I can always say this na way for just encourage my brothers and sisters them where they work very hard out there, where they do all kind of things legally for put food at their family table and let them cover the family shame. I want for say kudos to una. So the thing where they help me for put food na my own family table, me an economist and I'm based in Canada, and just for let una get understanding as to also my strength day. And I don't mean say I need to talk politics, so I know sabi politics. I can read extensively, I can do my research before I sit on here. And plus, as then call on high school up to Form 6, I be government student. So so that means I get foundation with respect to how government for function and the organs them of government. People them we do government, and I do history as well, because me I be art student. So fumble them again. I for say boku thank you for way una don't join the program, and I go encourage una. Dear, I beg me brothers and sisters them, let we share, because when we share we go get more perspective. So as a result, it go fine. We not just keep on to we safe, because this now something we would detail for talk about Salone, and for we prefer solutions where it come to how for on the country. So again, I want to say boku thank you to all the one them way the returning VOS family members them. I want to say boku thank you. So not to the new one they no more. And I want to make them very clear me fumble them saying VOS, and people that don't say that plenty time, say in terms of analysis, we're very thorough. Because again, people saying arguably, to me, I think say we reporting fearless, and we get somewhere where they analyze things them in a critical way. So they give a critical insight. So to this net, what I go do me fumble them, I go even try for go beyond within the headline they show, and bring una the truth behind all the news una on the in our social media. And I really go and let una not left that dial. Una not left VOS at all, because if you blink, you go lost something. Because I really want to go through this proper way. I start them on Thursday, but because I want to go extensively, like really deep, I say, well, I will continue with them tonight if Sister Matilda no come. So for now, again, as I say, usually it can surprise me pleasantly and then spice up the program somehow. But Fambolem, let me go straight to the topic and how we craft the topic tonight. When I remember, I talk about the Ecowas, the structure of the Ecowas, the countries them we form Ecowas, and the suspended countries them. On Thursday, I lay all that foundation there. So today now, one question where we go try for ask is President Bill in Ecowas leadership, if not any gamble to Salone, to himself, or to the region as a whole. I want question that where we get for handle, we get for tackle. And the other thing where I want for we also tackle, because on a member I always can say, me they always look at things then from the national angle, meaning the Salone general angle. So I come across Samura Kamara, Dr. Samura Kamara in speech in supporters them from Bulem. So I want to we look at that speech day. I will play them about 6 to 7 minutes. I will play them in totality, like totally. Let we able forget the sense out of the nonsense from the speech. Where I say nonsense, my brothers and sisters, them the supporters them of Samura Kamara, not to disrespect, okay? Now just saying, I want to make that very clear. Le una no going so my goodness, Mr. Kagbo disrespect Samura Kamara. No, I want to take waiting una believes it makes sense out of the speech, and waiting some people and where they criticize them say na nonsense. So let we look at both. Let we listen to that speech there. And yes, drug scandal as well. So on Thursday, I talk about one story where, well, the Creole people say Tory. I talk about one Tory where this then catch somebody with plenty kush. If they go na Bokenema area. So this person, where police they interrogate them. This person say in a errand guy for the president and sister admire Bill a man. So now waiting we don't see. I don't know if not a new strategy that, but this man is say it is sue the police for where the police then link their investigation to them. So they sue them for that. If I'm with them, it's so interesting. And then the other thing where I go on for talk about Fambulem, now the thing that where they go on at that country day, But one thing where I be tempted for talk about, but I go left am sarful, now about Black Johnson. The backlash where we don't see, we then the government demolish structures them and even some people and businesses and all that. But I go left am for tomorrow program where Mr. Shillon and probably Mr. Mengot, but Mr. Shillon, because I understand say Mr. Mengot get some other commitments them where go come na the show, but again, probably it go, or hopefully it go surprise we. But Fambulem, so that Black Johnson, I know say Bokofuna probably go to wait for let and talk about that. No, I know we'll talk about that today because we'll get plenty things there for talk about. So, but the backlash, public backlash where they refer to now, the backlash of people within a Freetown, particularly the Freetown residents, they're not glad for way the government propose for divide Freetown and make Freetown different cities turn Freetown to boku other cities They're not glad for that. And the other thing we let I put for una, in fact, how I get for structure the program. So let una stay tuned, let una no go no side, okay? So we go do critical analysis, and some of the analysis go cover again, as I said, President Bill in leadership. And if una think say President Bill will fix the broken Ecowas, and in domestic controversy, in domestic record, because if I say controversy, some people will say, oh, well, you don't take side already. But let's look at in domestic record, especially when you're attached to democracy and the things the way I will say now the foundation of ECOWAS in strength. We'll talk about that. And the other thing we're going to share with Una Fambulem, President Bill, after a very long time, he talk about infrequent travel. So what he mean to people or the country? So he explained what he make it a fly. And then Samura Kamara, of course, we will talk about in so-called they are big, my brothers and sisters, them. Oh, no, shoot the messenger, okay? But Samura Kamara is so-called electoral justice and democracy in a salon. So now something where what you not think for less Samura Kamara still they go over the same thing. And the same thing over and over. And apparently it's like say they expect a different result. So I want to learn ourselves way on this. Let us rub much by this. And let we know if at all una think say that the right approach that Samura they go with. Let we look at in strategy from Bulem. So the other thing we I go try to talk about, if time permit me, from Bulem, and like I say, the drug scandal, I will give you an update on waiting Dauda Jallo, when the husband of Admire Bio, where it threatened the police now say go sue. Well, actually not over the cocaine trafficking accusation. I will correct that, but this that kush relating to the kush where they arrest one guy for. And then the Freetown people they really not glad. But the other thing I want for really touch about on now the civil society, then there is concern. The governments they propose for reduce that Peninsula National Park. So what they want for do, they want for cut some of that place there, and God knows. And we know say for right now, then they on a spree for sell the place then a Freetown. But the question is, why this then sell? They're not going to expand them to the provinces for attract investors then for let them turn eye to the province. We get boku land them upline. But the Freetown, Then just like how Emerson they say, then turn they buy. So some they sell, some they buy. And the other thing I really want for touch on, it kind of disturbed me a little bit. I don't know for now, but for me, it disturbed me a little bit. The government under the agriculture ministry, they claim say, as of the time where them pull this report, then they claim say, for right now where they talk so, Salone they plant about 72% of all the rest where people and they eat in that country they. Remember, Salone they plant like 72% of the rest where people and they eat in a Salone. Now the agriculture ministry say that they plant in a Salone. Me fumble them. So we and this we not get independent person we tell we about this number or this 72%. Now then just throw them and we know very well. So when it come to numbers, look like the inflation. Then there you wake me past sleep say if I go argue say the inflation numbers them they not reflect the true inflation that our country dey. But if they feel say they go get away with the inflation number, this one, a piece of cake. For tell we say, well now, the government don't do so much that they don't give incentives to farmers them for like they're able to grow 72% of all the rest where people in the eat in that country they. Me fumble them. If really Salone they grow 72% of the rest where that country they consume. If fumble them, I sure say people and for the glad the entire say, wow, things they really don't better. Now they serious all over the place. But I don't think Senator Daniel the area though. And the people and way don't go Salone and come quite recently. And still they tell we say Salone Trianga. And less expensive. So, Usai, these statistics come out saying 72% of all the rest where people and they eat in that country, they plant them in the country. So, if time permits me, I go really want to explore all them questions here. If indeed this not true statistics or not just political spin. The that propaganda way they so like don't take like bread and butter or whatever you go say. We don't mean anything to them anymore than just the makeup stuff, and then you get people them way so-called supporters them we go even fat for force people and sinner too. So I go on for let we look into that. And really, let we look at what it go mean if the government continue to do this. Because to them, it's politics. But guess what? Whose message they send out there? Yes, we know say now Europe, America, they look down, they lock the pump for the help the country. So, but if the little help, not say we supposed to forget from maybe China and the other country them, maybe the Arab countries them, and then with a lie so say, well, Salone they close to self-sufficient, and just feel say, oh well, this go be a nice political program. Slogan. On our members, me fambulem, the reason we make they bring this to our attention, on our member. When President be the campaign for the second term, he watch Salone people and Coco one now we hide them. He say all the thing that way a promise during the 2018 election campaign, all the thing that we promise, meaning all the thing that I manifesto. He said to achieve the all. And in fact, from A to Z, if any letter they beyond Z, it go to reach that letter day. So meaning that it even go beyond wetin e be promise say e go do. Me fambulem. But you don't need for be a rocket scientist or even get PhD for no sit down and auto too. And now I use the word lie because still now president let not come across like disrespectful. But a very clear sin auto too, me fambulem. So I go want for let we talk about that. Say if indeed that money that 72%, because I know say that they set the stage now during the next campaign for say they don't achieve that so-called big slogan saying self-sufficiency, like food sufficiency. So now dandy they set the stage for so now. So they don't begin test the waters. For till we say yes, they don't achieve. Because remember, we did first part 2025. So if in 2025 they don't able for produce 72%, according to them, 72% of the rest where people in they eat in other country they Salone able for produce them. So waiting that they tell we say, remember who stem the election about 2 years ago, 2023, where he say, okay, well, the next step now for able allow people them or food sufficiency. So in 2 years' time, they don't able for go 72%. Let's say, okay, if the previous 4 years, then they party making and all that. But from the time where he make the promise, so in about roughly 2 years, we don't able for reach that 72% mark. So that they tell we say clearly by 2028, then go down reach the 100%. And probably go beyond the 100%, we then go tell we say now Salone don't begin export less. So now that, in my opinion, they try for position themselves so. So Fambulem, whether or not una trust them, I go left hand to una. So again, I want to say boku thank you to all the people them we don't join. And alongside, I go begin reading our comments them. But first, I just make it clear, saying we still get issue with we other lines them. So today as well, we start on Thursday. So today we go only take calls them. Now we WhatsApp. So the WhatsApp number where you for call for able reach we now 1343-997-5828. 1343-997-5828. And also, if you for whatever reason you want for join with local station, the broadcast, where I go highly encourage you now for learn how they do that. Una can just tune in for the people and able for catch the radio station. I will encourage you now for tune in to 91.9 FM, and that's na Freetown. And then at the rural area of Freetown, so western rural, now the eastern part of Freetown. And Fambulem, if una not able for catch the signal, una no worry. All una need for do is una just need for download the VOS television mobile app. Una go now on a Google Play Store or on a Apple App Store. And for people that we not download them yet, if you wonder how it will look like this where you download them. So if you go on a Google Play Store, you just type VOS television, and then you don't download. The front page go look like this. So I go encourage you now, Fambulem dear, let una download, because we get plenty things there we will show now. We can get some sport and plenty other programs them if VOS not in the air if like they get live broadcast on our cable still watch other entertainment within the app. So I will really encourage you for like tune in or download the app, so not go miss plenty of the entertainment where we get for Giuna Fambulem. So the other thing I want for also bring to our attention, Fambulem, we get a diaspora helping hand. Again, as you always say, the civic duty, how you help the community as VOS, as a network. So we serve in a little way, because VOS, we not get that kind big pocket, because we know the corruption for take money we will not get. Public money, it's public money, we not we money. So as a result of that, we they make we own kele, small. So we get the VOS Diaspora Helping Hands Scholarship Program. So apparently, we get a call on Thursday where Nawanu brother, where most times they join the program. A call, they say they get a little bit of difficulty for make the payment for let it go donate. So brother Abdul, I believe saying the name that, please, when you go to the VOS Diaspora Helping Hand, all you need for do is you just need for click on Usai say donate. Maybe down the road I go sort of walk people in through where maybe they face similar situation. So what you need for do is you just click on, if you want to pay with PayPal, like if you get PayPal account, you just click on the PayPal. But if you don't get PayPal account, that's fine. You can just click on say donate with credit card, debit or credit or something like that. And I go walk on that through though as we go along the program. So, but before we sit down proper the broadcast tonight from Bulem, I just want to let we take a quick break. Let we hear from waiting I go say we do not or we are commercial or we program. So whichever way you see them, but this are just for like we able listen to waiting VOS stand for in terms of pushing education and Salongo before. So I will come right back after this. So I'm not going to wait, my brothers and sisters. I will come right back after this.
In the heart of Sierra Leone, where dreams often struggle to find wings, one young man dared to hope. This is John Sitta. Born into a humble family where even putting food on the table was a daily challenge, education seemed like a distant dream.
Good afternoon and welcome to Voice of Salone Radio.
Good afternoon to the listeners.
Yeah, so what's your name?
My name is Ibrahim, sir. Ibrahim Pedal.
Ibrahim Pedal, what thing?
Kamara.
You understand say born in Pico come first in the whole country?
Yes, I'm a Pikin. Okay. Actually, they talk to you now, so we born the Pikin. Now, attire the cell. Now, empty attire the cell. I no gets. And launch na 10,000 a year every day. At times we meet up at the biggest one and when we eat, they can get 10,000. Not all the time. It is strain. And the constraint, are they up to 14 years work no day?
John had a fire in his heart and brilliance in his mind. But brilliance without opportunity often fades into silence. His parents believed in him, but with an annual family income of less than $1,000, they couldn't afford to keep John in school. Then came the VOS Diaspora Helping Hands Scholarship Program, a beacon of hope for underprivileged, talented students like John.
Take the first position during my WAS examination.
And what are the mechanisms have you put in place for you to become first again for WAS?
I should be studying very hard and hardworking in class.
So what do you want to tell others that are unfortunate to come first in the Becker process?
Okay, my advice to my colleague students is that success do not come overnight. They have to study and get prepared for any task overhead.
All right, thank you very much. This is VOS, Voice of Salone Radio.
Today, John is not just a student. He's a leader, a mentor, and a beacon of hope for his community. With your support, VOS Diaspora Helping Hands empowers students like John from humble beginnings to reach for the stars. Together we can transform more lives. Together we can change the story. Join us today. Sponsor a dream. Shape the future. Scan the QR code to donate or visit our website at www.vosdiaspora.org.
All right, Fambule una thank you. So dear for let una go able for donate and push this program go before we now the VOS scholarship program. I will encourage una for if una no do so it, but the people and we still want for donate. Dear just scan the QR code and the easier. Or you can call with toll-free number in terms of the number we get issue with na that live call, like for call live na the show. But when you call with VOS toll-free number and extension either 801 or just extension 1 and left we a message if you want to get more understanding of the program or you interested in any part for play any part of this. But on Thursday, by God's grace, Fambulem, I will try for let I ask a critical question because I be start this previous Thursday for like we go able make I go able get understanding whether or not when I go want for we take 1 or 2 more students them so we go able for at least expand that program day from just 1 student because we get some money now we in terms of especially if they still try for target the Beke picking them and train them to probably by God's grace university level we wouldn't get enough money in the account for take care of them at least to first degree. That's not the intention. So on behalf of VOS, I want to say boku thank you to all the people we don't contribute to the program and we continue for contribute and the one day we get for Duam in the coming days, weeks or months. I want to say boku thank you in advance to now all. But by God's grace on Thursday, as I can always give update on the list of people we then donate. So let I expand them a little bit. This is just a snapshot of all the donors them we don't donate on our PayPal. But in terms of other wisdom, yes, we don't get wisdom way other people like one generous donor we based na the na Belgium. They don't donate and they don't knock chest for the give with first recipient in lunch for now for 1 year. If we don't do them first for about 4 months and now we don't extend them to additional 1 year. So one for say boku thank you to that brother day when our brother Sal Fuad Kaba and also we get somebody we say let we not identify them, let we just refer to them as anonymous donor. We donate 6 million, just the round them, but slightly above 6 million old leons, and the new leons go be 6,000, and then there are plenty money. You look at like the launch where they give we current recipient, then they go get a launch for 1 whole year. Because again, we don't want for spoil them, feel say this now for kind of live big life. No, we just want for like the launch able for sustain and let it go concentrate in our school and doing best. So I'm for say boku thank you to all the people on behalf of VOS we don't donate. So Fambulem, yes, the phone lines they're open. So what thing I go do though, because again and I'll let time bet me we not handle Samura Kamara in talk. So let we play Samura Kamara in video. And like I say this video in about 6 minutes and half, something like that. Let we patient enough and listen to Samura Kamara in speech. For una we don't listen to him, and all still bad if una listen to him again, because sometimes the first day we listen to him, certain things then the way you miss. So let we listen to him together and let we able get waiting the time for say, and I go come with my analysis and talk about this and then talk about the other programs, the other topics then, before I go now to the main topic proper, where I will spend plenty time for make una fully understand if Salone as a country, a big risk with President Bill take up the chairmanship of the Ecowas. So we go talk about that. But for now, let we just listen to Samura Kamara's speech, and I will come back. Una patient, but let we listen to the speech, and I will come back after the speech. Una stay tuned. Una not go nowhere, okay?
My fellow Sierra Leoneans, I greet you all today with renewed strength and unwavering hope. I stand before you not just as a political leader, but as your brother, your son, and your servant, humbled by your faith, inspired by your resilience, and emboldened by our shared belief in truth, justice, and for a better Sierra Leone. Let me say this with clarity and without hesitation, that electoral justice is alive. It is real. It is ongoing. And nothing, not power, not propaganda, not delay, can stand in the way of what is rightfully and peacefully being pursued. We all remember June 24, 2023. Not with bitterness, but with clarity. That day was not just an election day. It was a moment when Sierra Leoneans choose hope over fear, democracy over manipulation. And though the results were marred by deep irregularities and betrayal, our response has been disciplined, dignified, and democratic. Our fight for electoral justice is not about any one individual. It is not about any one political party or tribe or region. It is about restoring the soul of our democracy as a peaceful, united, and enduring free society. It is about laying the foundations for a Sierra Leone where your voice counts, your vote matters, and your future is protected. I want you to know that our international partners across Africa, United States of America, Europe, and beyond are not blind to the truth. The facts are very well known to them, just as they are known to every true Sierra Leonean. They have listened, they have engaged, and they continue to press quietly but firmly for accountability and democratic legitimacy. The recent developments surrounding Ecowas are a routine rotation, not an endorsement, and certainly not a substitute for justice. I understand the frustration, and I feel the weight of your expectations. I share your pain, but I also ask you from the bottom of my heart to hold on just a little longer. Discouragement and despair cannot be allowed to be part of us. June 24, 2023 is not a date to remember for the good of our country, but the fight to correct the wrongs emanating from that date is historic and second only to the struggle for independence anywhere in the colonized world. Let us remember the weight of our faith in our lives, because this fight is worth it, because the end will come and will bring dignity, peace, and renewal, because our children and their children deserve a Sierra Leone where elections are no longer a game of power, but a sacred trust between leaders and the people. Let me state clearly that our path is not one of violence. It is not one of incitement or chaos. It is one of conviction, courage, and commitment to our rights as a people and rule of law in a free, democratic world. And that is why I will not be provoked. I will not be distracted. I will not stop. Because I know that the moral arc of history bends towards justice. And we are on the right side of history. And social justice is what we are asking for. Not vengeance, not intimidation, and not oppression. To those who doubt, I say walk with us. To those who fear, I say hope with us. And to those who stand firm, I say continue to remain resolute. Our unity is our strength. Our discipline is our shield. And our truth is our weapon. In the end, justice will prevail, not just for this generation, but for generations yet to come. And Sierra Leone will rise again, stronger, freer, and more united than ever before. May God continue to bless you, and may God bless and guide our beloved Sierra Leone. What God cannot do does not exist. Remember, my Sierra Leone, my responsibility. Our Sierra Leone, our responsibility. Thank you.
All right, Fambulem, Unado Yei, and listen to Dr. Samura Kamara. So let us try for go now to the comment section, because I really want for Yeri from Una waiting Una make off in speech. Because for some reason, Samura Kamara, again, I be use one word where I believe saying supporters do not be gladdy for where I use that word there. Where I use the word and saying la put it mildly, italic, it is far from the reality. So I know we use the word again, but la just interpret within I mean. Italic say Samura Kamara, they far from the reality. Because in your reality look like say different. So all waiting they talk so is still hangover from the June 2023 election. And plenty things then we talk about saying, well, the diplomatic community, I just paraphrase now, I just kind of summarize now fumble them for like we will understand exactly waiting Dr. Samura Kamara say. So Dr. Samura Kamara, they say electoral justice remains alive, real, and ongoing. Okay, so the electoral justice. So now the country they talk about electoral reform. The first thing first way I want for understand, again, this now directly they ask either Dr. Samura Kamara, people that they support him, or the people that we surround in leadership. This speech where you give so, because from your understanding, a speech where it deliver to in people them. So now, electoral justice and all that stuff then they, and you talk say, well, the thing way people and they see recently where President Bill now they assume the chairmanship of Ecowas. So you're right for say that's na rotation. I be don't talk about that on Thursday, and I'll go talk a little bit more on some of the challenges then. You say not to endorsement of the good work we President Bill do. That's correct as well. But this baby grammar where you pull so now for the international community, you do these are the yes. Now for the international community, or now for you supporters them. They wanna make I understand people and we familiar with Dr. Samura Kamara strategy. Because if now for the international community, my brother or my uncle, you say they sort of they do something on the ground quietly. To me, then they still, in my opinion, you they give you supporters them false hope. Because when you they say so, waiting then get for interpret for mean is, it's still possible for like them Fenway for like them pull President Bill so you know go finish in 5-year term and maybe put you in the seat because na so boku APC supporters them, particularly you supporters them, they think say that they go possible, say then go hand over the power to you. So when you continue for they tell them this kind of speech and saying, well, let them continue the fight, it will come to an end, and also the diplomatic community, then quiet, but they fight on that ground. But let me take a call because since now one a number we get when at the WhatsApp, let not keep people waiting for too long. So let me take the first call. VOS network. Hello call. What's your name? And no say the call with. Yes. What's your name?
Yeah,
and no say the call.
they speak from London.
Okay.
Now this
all
thing
right.
when me don't see Gigi Snow, now I say okay, like talk for answer to Doctor. How do you call herself to Dr. Samura?
Yes.
You understand? This man
Yes.
here, so they talk about electoral justice. If you been want fight the electoral justice, if you don't fight for that since the time where they do the communique. Now this man before don't fight for this electoral justice, but not fight for and then they go up on the dialogue, go do, it go sign for let them free them pan case, court case, let them free them pan all the court case where they get. Now then they been there in mind that MD. It might not be the tell and say that MD na for fight for electoral justice. Because if you been one fight for and that MD, if before don't say inside the communique, then for right they say Mother Bio for step down if they find out say win the election. Or the Mother Bio step down win the election. Or can provide all the documents that will prove say Mother Bio win. Now that's before don't fight. Say if they go the pandi tripartite, if they're not therefore investigate that Mother Bill for step down, then that's they know say if they fight for electoral justice. Me not have to pronounce it again because this thing don't tire me. You understand? Yeah. So now that's then even for don't fight for them, but it fight for and then they make communicate. It tell them what he wants. What he wants now he agree on. Then say one by white people, what if you don't write in a paper? Now that then they follow. Not only you don't agree in a paper, tomorrow night you go say that thing. They're not they follow that. You understand? Then they come out and go tripartite. They don't talk tripartite, then done. You don't go back, you don't see what's in a tripartite. Then you start back. If you don't say you don't agree, you know people don't sign those documents. But you start back, you agree. You take up you trap to the whole world with the international community. You agree with them. You sign documents. You snap to Mother Bill. Then snap to now. Then pantap then today now they can't talk. They can't talk here. This man not honest. You not honest. If you don't not tell people then the truth, but if you don't take today the lie from people, they enough fear, enough done. This man not like Sierra Leone. It ain't around that for himself is good. If not so then you not go sign a communique, you go sell the people and vote with a bag in chips. For let you freedom. Now you go fight for now you they can't up with the lie and people there. It's not done. Una thank you. Let God bless you all.
Oh, thank you, my sister. You just don't handle them well. If I can't sit down on my seat though. Thank you for the analysis. Let God bless, man. Fumble them. I'm so glad the way we sisters start the ball rolling for we, because again, I don't want to let people think say they come too hard on this man. This man repeatedly, I mean, when I say this man, but let me take another call. I really go glad for all get different perspectives. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who they call we from, please. Yeah, let we before you go ahead, keep to the 3 minutes line, 3 minute rule, because
I mean, what's this man? Let me take another call.
Okay, reduce the volume, please, because we did get feedback.
Okay, I got it.
Perfect. So try for keep to the 3 minutes where the buzzer go off, because WhatsApp now we're not able for keep people in at the queue. So go ahead, please.
Yes, Mr. Kagbo, my name is Alpha Cicea. I call from Anchorage, Alaska.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Brother Alpha, and one of we philanthropists.
Yes,
one
sir.
of who knows them, and we truly appreciate you. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Again, we watch about this election situation at Sierra Leone. We also get for Telego Tanki we met somebody like Samura Kamara way very peaceful too. Because if we get any other person man we believe on fed business or take over power by force or power conscious, like say that country they will not good sit down they talk but right now. So we'll get for Telego, thank you for that. So what do you mean if you say now the thing right now where the man they give the speeches like this is I think for calming in supporters them down, I know say people then say they do justice to supporters and stuff like that. But this thing don't go wrong, it don't go wrong. We get for need somebody, because one for be a fool, you know what I'm saying? But if you want say eye for an eye, tick for tack, believe you me, that country they go Tolombo up and down. Because law will not say, if somebody the bully in company, always, it go come to a time where he go say, you know what? Law Siba now would have tough passing company. Well, he doesn't think like that. You know what I'm saying? You go tell saying a man we're very peaceful. Well, look where them be the drag and a court, back and forth. I mean somebody they drag in a court like that, where you own people the way they work for you, they corrupt. They charge them for corruption. Where it come to me, you say, oh, I forgot a court. Believe me, what they happen, no more they happen. But he doesn't think like that. So me believe say the man want let the country peaceful. That's it. All right, when I thank you, Mr. Kambo, God bless you.
Wow, I like the perspective, the way how you put and 100% I agree with you. Thank you so much, Brother Alpha. God bless, sir. Yes, and if you get additional thoughts, please call me back. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So me fumble them. 100% I agree with Brother Alpha, where it talks to Samura Kamara and a peaceful man. But I will come back to it. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and you say the call we from, please?
Good evening, Mr. Kagbo. This is Musa from Leicester.
Wonderful. Thank you so much about Musa. And again, Fambulem, I can always like, for case we don't know them, Mr. Musa and another one of we philanthropists, one of we donors them for the Diaspora Helping Hand Scholarship Program. So thank you so much, Brother Mustafa, for you sweat with the VO program.
I do that day, not to say I believe in the concept to say me I see I'm saying we make government lazy, but for the fact that people with the people in the benefit, any outside and say for can't help people, they put their hand. But to me, my ideology, I know believe in that. But for help people, I always call me, I always they chip in because now people in the benefit we're not able to get the opportunity. Not to them put themselves in that position, no. Now politicians they put them in that position. So that's the reason that they come decide.
Yeah.
And they
Another
that are two
and
but
one
for the first
again.
time, yeah.
Just a moment, again, as soon as the area where they analyze things, now one of we intelligent people them making the call now programs them on the area analysis, very thought provoking. All right, go ahead, my brother. Thank you.
The other thing back for the first time, I mean, she touched the program. I know she no notification. So sir, I pass where you talk and see you talk to. I mean, you think this man talk on Thursday on because you said they listen to the Thursday program or can give
Okay.
me a contribution. But I know see nothing. I just now
Well,
go see there's a program there. But something happened
yeah.
with Facebook, not to more program. And the program where they follow, they know they show. Pass you go on post, where you see where you press post, you see the take program they live. Something is happening for about 2 weeks now for me on page.
Okay.
But
Well,
anyway,
well,
I go
well,
listen them.
yeah. Well, maybe try for see if you can go and reset your notification. I
Yeah,
don't know if you don't.
that
This.
it can be possible to say I do am for all the program there. Now few programs they give me notification. All the rest pass I go on post. Anyway, that no
Okay.
don't know me time because we don't get plenty time. So the
Yes.
other point I want to give out, said last time you make a rebuttal on my contribution about the electricity availability where I talk about.
Yes. Yes.
Because I not be the time almost only 2 hour call, I not being bothered for call again. Which
Okay.
me actually mean, Mr. Kagbo. Not
Mm-hmm.
to say I'm myopic for no say, it's not sustainable. I know that kind of things. I know if I go forget those things. But which I
Okay.
be just one highlight. Now for sure say, when there's a government of continuity, when you come in do something, when you come, not scrap them, maintain them, or you see how they improve them to the advantage of the people. Now that I be one talk about.
Okay.
See,
Probably not the way we put them.
yes,
You
yes.
put
Me, I
them.
just talk
We
about it.
how.
See,
Yeah.
yeah. I will just talk am
Okay.
say because of time, say if you miss this kind of electricity there. But now all things don't go away. Which
Okay.
happen? Because
Okay.
if you meet a project on the table, like they meet Mumuna Fish 2 project on the table, they kind of scrap out, they don't get any other alternative. That is not governance.
That's true. That's true.
If you want scrap them, get an alternative. Me, I know say all of these projects they're not sustainable. I know that. But for the fact say you come in and do and for let light day, tell we why you need think say for stop or if you find another source. That's how you scrap a program and then electricity day. But now they see them scramble for electricity all around. Like even Dodo Dam for na Bo Kenima, nobody Kenima. Dodo Dam don't dey operation for more than 30, 40 years. Now they can't kill them. What happen we didn't kill them? Now 6 megawatts of dam now in common na Dodo. We be the supply boy in Kenima during the rainy season. So now that's the time for talk about say they meet things them. How comes all things disappear?
Okay. Okay.
Even the meet thermal plant them all around. They say they not get fuel. Kono been get, Lungi been get, McKinney been get, all side been get. But now all things don't disappear. What's happened? Now that's the time for talk about.
Okay.
I'm not doubting the sustainability aspect, but I know see they
Okay.
be left anything in there. The
Okay.
point where I want talking about Samura, I don't know if I'll get a minute or two.
Well, well,
Samura,
well. Yeah. Because of the call. Well, let we kind of call we back, please. Even
I don't
though
tell me it already.
no. Okay. I start your time now. With all fairness,
Okay,
so I will start your time now
okay. No, I just
because
feel which I want me. You see,
yes. Right.
where we question this man, some people then feel say we just there against them. But you cannot bring about such a topic or a concept just like that. You see electoral justice. All man will be interested in electoral justice, but how? He never explains what he has done. The only time we don't grant interview now to people the way they lick in sus with the mask now Ibrahim and Cashbox. Now they don't grant interview. They ask him that same day, no almost a year or 8 months. Now he talks at the right letter to Ecowas. That means another time he thinks say the right letter. This man is sitting in his room, he's not doing anything, but every day he dey deceive people who believe in him. At the same time, he dey derail in party for make them make one voice for make fight for other election them. This man to me, I see him saying a destructive person. I know say people that we believe in him will talk otherwise. But you cannot do this. You know, say there is no electoral fight, justice fight, we the fight. You just know that. Say that talking the talk, make speeches them, there is no possibility. If he did, tell we, let us rally behind you. Now you go pan tripartite. The government always remind this man, say, tripartite now for election reform, so not for election result. The time when he meets them, when they na the tripartite, then say if they don't give them result, then they come on at the tripartite, then withdraw. Now they say now you talk to them, for let them go back, let them continue, they will talk about results later. What this man wants? They say no go eat your cake, you get them back. You don't go, they're not signed. From that time, the SLP don't forget about you. But they don't say the game done though. But this man still makes speeches. He's not doing anything, I'm sure. He sits that in his village, in his room. He know they mix from party business. He tried for a whole long time. This man, what is he thinking? Do you allow tell we? Do you allow we beg him, say, Papa, we're sorry how we talk to you, how we misunderstand you. But for now, as long as he not tell we how we go about him, I see I'm not saying a wicked person. We only think about himself. First of all, people are talking to politicians. That's what we say. But if you do like this, you do the selfish things the way politicians they do. You think about yourself. To map no more talk, make speeches all the time. You know, do nothing. Let this man tell me what he don't do from that time of the election, the tripartite agreement them. What he don't do for this fight when you talk about. Make it tell me what he don't do. I'm pretty sure it's zero. Because the international community don't forget about this thing. Now, before them push for the electoral reform so that the next election will be, by now, therefore don't give everybody ID card because that's only tripartite been talk. But instead of that, now police and the man checkpoint them for all people them. You see, they get for come back to the same point, say election will come, they don't go register other people them, so some people them. Now this side talk about selfishness. The guy is behaving selfish, but people them, me I see people the way get sense, people the way intelligent, brilliant. Then they still believe what this man they tell them. We believe say what happened is wrong, very very wrong. But for now, make it tell we because the people then use the fake laws they will get for do this thing we then do. But now make it tell we how they go about them, so we all rally behind them, or let we push the electoral justified. Now I get for talk about them. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, okay. Again, Una just don't cut me job. Una don't give me slack tonight. Right on point in terms of the analysis. Thank you so much. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you call from, please? Caller, now for reduce the volume that you set, please.
Yeah, hello?
Yes. Yes, caller. What's your name and where you call from? It looks like the phone lines hot tonight, so they are keep on to the 3 minutes tight one, yeah?
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Kago. Me and Ahmed,
Yes.
I call from UK.
Okay, Brother Ahmed, thank you so much. It's been a while. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. It's a timing. I do follow you sometime anyway. Yes. You see, it seems as if Mr. Fode Mustafa, the preview to watching the document of the tripartite says, because like I see, people they cast Samura Kamara like a wicked person, a selfie, we don't sell what he stand for. You see, it seems as if we forget who said it's a kabu. You don't analyze about this election time and time again. You see the inconsistency of all of the calculation, which we all agree, say, madam, you know, win this election, it's cheaper. So anybody will feel say, which is something that they fight for, now for your own benefits, or none of the highest beneficiaries. I'm not see that with it. Me, I'm not a part of this, none of these parties. I'm never voted. But the fact now is, what happens, so to not correct them, it will lead me to war tomorrow, even if we know they are alive again. Now, a bad precedent that. Some of us, when you know that this is bad, and we stand for the truth, that there is an election with no result, and me, I will stand on that road, they say go die. Say, even if you get for they say 30 years, but I know say this justice for election, the rule of law, good governance, it must prevail. I stand that road, because what you do is wrong, and what someone that they fight for, if we all join up for fight for, we ask for this result. Madam, you know they go free. You only go free because the state actors the way for protect the people and they don't support them, including the very SAPC way split now. Or get some of the people the way then they protect themselves because they don't thief, they don't eat bad. We see that from the 5th Parliament. We see all what happened to today. Nobody, if we will get family, blood, extended family in Salone, we know how people that they suffer in that country today, based on all this bad governance system. So the fight for electoral justice is real. Anybody will say there is going to be an election 2028 is a lie, not to Salone. I don't make this to you time and time. I tell you this.
Oh.
This one, if we let this one go, it's going to lead us into serious chaos. We see the internal election with the SDP, which is gone now. Talk less of 2028. So we're going to stand with this fight. We will fight for this electoral justice until justice prevail. And me, I assure you, see, Madabiu is the left power. You know the date 2028. That's for sure. There is no way now they blame Samura Kamara for what happened now today. If we have to say Samura Kamara, which they talk so, where they go deep so, they can go find out. Make it all accountable. Make them see. You know the amount of people that will get hurt over this election. We with the social media, we get so many groups, thousands of people that would every day we know what is happening in that country. People are struggling, they are suffering. Until we correct this wrong, Mr. Kagbo. Then nobody joke with this one. It's not an easy thing. There is no way Samura Kamara they fake people them. No. If for our alone, I'm not a fan of her. But what he stand for, it is the right. Now make me at the stand with her. What happened? Wrong.
Yeah, but I made. Yeah, you timed on. I want for let you wait for a little bit. You say Madabiu no go complete in term to 2028. I don't know.
Yes.
Usa una mass or wait uda una they talk to or uda don't give another assurance day. And I think that with the Sierra Leoneans them, where Samura Kamara they continue for do what they do so because of
what they do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with what they do. What they do is the right thing.
Yeah, let we be wait let you time done. But this now for let you able give people a better understanding. Because you might be right, and equally so you might be wrong. But let me try to understand your perspective. So now you say Madabiu highly likely not go to 2028. So if not to die, who's legitimate way day for let Madabiu no finish in term till 2028? Make we understand that because Samura don't they go beat around this whole thing. You know, one day tell we like how.
But the message where Samura gives today, even yesterday, is clear, isn't it? It make them very clear. See, the fight for electoral justice is on. So
yeah, but
now they ask how that will be possible.
Yes,
now they look at constitutional right. You don't analyze this long ago. Say why they don't go court. There's another riot, another route they take. And as their signatories, we don't go up to the United Nations, we don't go to higher bodies then, where they oversee. You know, so me, I believe I must say, Madabiu, I take it from me, in order for the 2028. Me, I stand for that truly. Say, Madabiu, you know, in this election, the TFAM will not get results, and will not going to allow until 2028. Anybody who thinks 2028 is going to be an election, not dream is a dream. Something else will happen if Madabiu fought away.
All right. Thank you very much, Brother Ahmed, because to me, I don't see no constitutional way or legal way law put so.
Come on, we can see you.
Okay.
But Salone will get a new batch. Salone will get another new independent. I tell you.
Okay. Well,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let God bless, sir. Take care. So Fambulem, I know we just want for drag me brother into plenty argument, but let we take another call. This, you see, I make us say it nice for let we talk about this because it's troubling. Samura Kamara they continue for divide people in other country they and give people them false hope. And then they troubling to me. Let we take another call. VOS Network.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. What's the name and who say the call from, please?
Yeah, Namina Bintafili, I want to answer to this man.
Yeah, go ahead, but make her respectfully, yeah, because
Yeah, no,
let
not
people.
for say no, me not to that kind of person day. What
Yes,
they try for
okay.
let this man understand is this. You understand? We all know say the election will happen, then thief the election. Mother be not win that election day. Everybody in Sierra Leone know that. It's not it's not something where people they don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
not
Go
everybody
ahead.
knows say that they happen. You understand? Then they not in the issue. When Mother Biona be win the election, now could be say, let we get leader, then the APC leader there, let them go fight for the vote them. Let them fight for we. But what did they do? Now they put you in this situation. So because if you don't go, no matter how peaceful you are, anybody will say it peaceful, it won't fight for power in that country there. It not in up like man, you know they get the power. Because you know they got to be near Mother Bio when a power, when a junta government, you say you they go easily forgot take power now and just like that. It's not possible. You understand? Then the the leader, they're supposed for them go make sure say then do the right thing. But they not do the right thing. You understand? All they go do and for go sign those papers. Because the paper they not get the statement inside them. For sure say yes, we not agree. Because if Dr. Samura with him team not be agree, I swear to God, Mother be not before Ebu Rulianda. No matter what happen. They not force them for go sign paper, say they agree. So me what maybe they expect them for talk to them and for tell Dr. Samura say, he don't agree with the 80 recommendation, the 45 recommendation where been there will agree not to agree to disagree. Let them the leader aside, they don't agree on that. Let them before don't go make sure say that 80 recommendation they put her into practice, make sure say them pass law, it happens so that the next election will not get problem. But no, every day they can say electoral justice. Yes, the electoral justice day. Then they will fight for until tomorrow. For that electoral justice, they not such a way they stop. People then go fight for them. But what in the court that electoral justice, the people then they clarify them like for say, you know, agree the election, you know, agree. You understand? Now that the people then they go on with. And if very not say the electoral justice they continue. But if the recommendation make sure say they do that so that the next election we don't fail. You understand? So we get for baby man, play with people and let Sierra Leone, let it fight for the bill, let it implement the 8 recommendation so that 2028 APC go get chance for win this election. Let it left this thing. The thing why people in the field say now watching Dr. Samura mean why they talk about electoral justice, the electoral justice line and the 80 recommendation. Let them follow that and let them implement them. Let this man left for the let people left for the put them. Let them sit down. Let them ask her what he mean. Because if he can't know electoral justice, it don't a lot of forms. Let them ask her what he mean. If not towards the 80 recommendation, or if he say he not agree, why make you sign the documents there? Why make you sign the communique? Why make you sign them? If you not say you not agree, you not be for say that communicate there because inside the communicate, you not been there for say Mother Bio for step down. It not been there for say if they check if Mother Bio not win, let the Huawei win for takeover. Not that before don't put her like right now we get food for Tinap. But when I not put her there when I say let them go do a tripartite. Then for the for the next election where they come. And then next of the neighbor fed for her. Now left this talk. Now that no might be one say una thank you.
Yeah. And thank you very much. And you handle them very well. And let me take more call. So tonight I just hear from people them. And if it calls for like me analysis, I do on Thursday about the Ecowas. Tiwa say I go talk about today. That's fine, but let we allow people them for express their own opinion on this issue because this issue, in my opinion, a make or break moment with the kind of go to so like how we previous scholars say 2028 not get for even be an election. we no go see 2028 as a peace. We no go get peace matching to 2028. So now we make our forgive as many people chance as possible for luck we hear from them. So let we take another call. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting your name and who said the call from, please.
This is not concern Selena. They call from the US.
All right, concern Sierra Leonean. So dear beg now for keep to 3 minutes here because the line they're really hot tonight. Please.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for the good work you do, my brother.
You're welcome.
You know, one thing I believe no more, I just feel say the most deceitful people that Salone right now. We get the most deceitful two people in another country, they are Mother Bio and Samura Kamara. I believe say 70 to 80% of Sierra Leoneans they want electoral justice in that country. We all know say that June 23, election, that June 24, 2023 election be wrong, something wrong with that election day. So we all want justice for that one day because one thing for sure we know in that country that any tweeting SLPP do, we APC get for Kanenge for do worse than, waiting one and they do. So at the end of the day, that then get for the suffer. Now we the ordinary people and back when a fence sitter, then now we get for suffer. Now I make no one for, we not be once let this one also go on pony. But we know the speed roadmap, not so for just come. Matter of fact, I don't know this speech where Samura Kamara gave now for the international community or now for the own supporters, them, it just not make any sense to me on side. If it maybe after this speech, I go take like 2-3 months back again, we not go hear it Samura Kamara self. In supporters, they no more there, in bloggers, then go get for cam now, then they can't turn the, me, I just feel say, Samura Kamara, na time they try for buy. It just they try for buy time. You can come out and tell people and the fact you don't try. Yes, but not the rate people and open for say something get for take place. This electoral justice, then get for remove Mother Bio and put you, and besides, we get other institution the way say nobody not get 55%. So how then go can put Mother Bio then can put you. Then come into Mother Bio you why make us say and Samura now the most deceitful people in that country. Mother Bio in speech they talk about say in they try for clean the image of the country. You they clean the image of the country, you get a whole drug lord now your country where don't smell a name day. If Madam you been left with country, the way I will be there. Rather than you don't can smell the country like you don't smell and so any outside in the catch people with drug now it relates to Salone. Now Salone post a commot, they don't turn with country now as a transit point for smuggled drugs. Then you can't talk say you they clean the image of that country. If you want cleaner, you get somebody in that country the way the smell alone for so that person they get it can't compare to any other smell in that country. So then they can't deceive people. My brother, thank you so much. God bless you.
Well said. Thank you very much. Well said. And again, it look like say the contributions then tonight, then they're on fire. But let we take another call and let we listen to more Salone people. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side they call we from, please. What's up? Go ahead. VOS Network. Caller, waiting your name and who side they call we from?
Yeah, this now Dubai caller.
Hello, Dubai caller. Thank you so much for we call. And what can you take on the program tonight, sir?
Yeah,
go ahead, please.
Yeah, this electoral justice, normally justice na court the feta, or effect for the street, the jungle justice. But Samura don't talk say in the go court. So which means you not go for veteran court. They say election not to do or die, which means the jungle justice not go for work. Then now, if you know they go through court, you know they go through the jungle when for call for outright demonstration or something for take the government, and interview with them, cash box them. It make them clearly say the Ecowas leaders and they come be themselves. When I say now, you say go write letter to them. So you don't acknowledge for say, and not support within the Ecowas leadership. So whose magic this now? How this electoral justice go come? We ain't not put plans specifically A, B, C. Now this we don't do, now so we go, now so we go, now so we go for achiever. Just for not put almost electoral justice without line up and articulate the things the way you don't do first and what you ever continue for do. And also outside political crisis, the way we know, you go see the international committee, they go send mediator, they will can't talk to the opposition leader, they will can't talk to the president, they say draw day. But in this case, this election, the international committee don't can say they no get case for election now. This is not from the very first day where they go on a 3 days dialogue. Then talk and clearly say there is no case for election because APC no go court. Let them go sit down and arrange for as family, let them see how future elections. So how still people we feel say they're educated and lettered, they still come with this belief 2 years on. Ecowas look, they make the man chairman. When they go policeman for lay Samura Canton president. Firstly, don't be president for all the president of Africa. If they know say man they can't come out, then they get that power day. So all the indication they show say now 2028 and APC as a political party where they're reasonable, then say and say if they follow Samura, no nonsense. Then say but now 2028. So for me, definitely, I'm not like you don't tell they contribute, but Ahmed na UK, na my brother, but he totally they lost him because incidentally articulate, you ask him, how comes Samura the kind of power? Let me explain this. The man say in electoral justice, but you know they go court. In election not to do or die, which means you not go for faith. In don't talk say you not get support within the ECOWAS leadership. Who that get for can put on a power? So this for me, I don't know. To be honest, it's frustrating for let this thing they repeat every time. Let the country begin to think about how for mobilize themselves APC as a political party for strong for 2028. But it's not distraction, and it for end up for distract APC, obviously. I mean contribution, Nani.
Well said. I agree with you 100%. And the way you put very cleverly. Thank you so much, my brother. So let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who said the call phone, please? Okay, we lost that call there. All right, let me try him again. And the way we put very cleverly. Thank you so much, my brother. So let me take another call. Okay, caller, you want to reduce the volume that you set, please?
Okay, yeah, I did already.
Wonderful, thank you. So go ahead, please. What are you take?
Well, this is Alpha say again. I call from Anchorage, Alaska, and I just want to add some. The only problem though, Samura, it get for need for the stop for say electoral justice. That the election don't. Then I don't care. There's no way they go reverse them. That's over already. Yeah. For me, no say waiting they try for do now for try for ease tension to his supporters them. But waiting if for they do or for they tell the people them because people and then as Salone way don't lost loved ones, where people they don't missing, way they don't take advantage by and stuff like that. Those are the people you need for to talk to now. Say, una no worry, una just wait. Time will come when una will get justice. Let's just encourage them people today because I know say the man no say them people today they're very impatient for try for do tick for tack or eye for an eye. Go to communicate to them people and they let them just patient. What I'm saying? Justice get for come for them stuff like that. But this electoral justice and all the election is over. Till 2028. What I'm saying? But the crimes then where they don't commit, then get for be held accountable for. Stuff like that. Arrest me case, Mr. Cap.
Oh, but Alpha, maybe you need to be advisor to him. Because it look like say one, not even understand the audience. And that's the affect the way how they tailor the message. Because to me, I think if now way for like able for entice in base, now then directly for talk to any for even talk back real, the international community where it thinks say for reverse this thing, about Samura Kamara, and people and they are not stupid though. But thank you so much, brother.
It's impossible. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. 2 years on. So not a huge destabilization for the country for let them say oh then go reverse election which happened 2 years ago. I don't know.
No, it's not possible.
people like use emotion and forget about the common sense. But thank you
It's
very
not
much,
possible.
my brother. Yeah, let God. Okay. So Fambulem, it looked like say Samura Kamara, all the speech, all the comments them, they address this talk. So maybe let's just move on from Samura Kamara and talk because I know for like we don't I think we don't even go past 1 hour on just Samura. Yes, it's very important, but I don't get additional thing for say again. The callers they don't say all waiting I need for say. Because to me, Samura Kamara it just the try for making self relevant. We it feel say the APC probably they try for move past am. Like for maybe push on a corner and again this na me own way where they look at them. So it use this electoral reform not to say it believes say anything will happen no, but now for send message to APC say if they sideline them, they not allow them for be part of the process for choose the next flag bearer or gain chance if you want to run again for that position there. This the message the try for send to the APC saying this electoral justice strategy where they use so not to for bill in my opinion. Now for tell APC say it go use them for fracture them, for reduce them the chance for win the next election. Let we take another call. And I know say Bokof and I not think I'm that way day. But let we take another call and I go come for finish that thought today. Yes, VOS
Hello?
Network. Hello, caller. Wait till I
Hello?
name and inside the phone,
Yeah,
please.
Mr.
Yes.
Kagbo, my name is Adusain. I call from Maryland.
Wonderful, Mr. Alusayan. Brother
Yeah,
Alusayan. Thank you so
yes, sir.
much.
No
Yeah,
problem.
go ahead. What did I take on the
I
program,
listened
please?
to my brother Ahmed. It's like he didn't know it's a bit too no sabi because before the coup take place, he talk say he and Koita talk for a few weeks because in London they say he and Koita talk na in party or you get some connection with them. So sometimes you get something up in sleeve. Oh no. But right now, if anything you get up his sleeve, the border they all na Salone, Guinea don't take, Guinea's Amima they don't take all. So rebel business don't go take place. That's Salone. That could don't fail. The Guinea border then all from Yengana to Cambia and Guinea troop like the Monday, all inside in there. So that possibility for the rebel business again will be happening before you know they happen. But then I make the left and make the day force. They guide the country for we. Because there's a bit rebel pass all man. Samura Kamara na asset now when I me the scene asset for Marabiu. Na ingia first term, na ingia second term. If Marabiu the other president was like third term, it go back third term. Because it is right now for destroy APC. Na Marabiu in Bobo. Na force make Ghana politics. Say hand over and get Jankaba. Now 40 years don't take no progress no day. Na life. So right now the only two we get the money for putting party down. Another nigga for happy. APC level look. It hand over power gi SLB back in the silver platter. I'm your opinion now on this. Thank you very much.
That's how I agree with you, sir. Myself, now that way they look I not see an arrangement, but thank you for your call. I not see an arrangement between A and Mother Bill. I not see like that. But I see say it is send message to the APC party saying if una not allow me for like a run and let the delegates then choose who they want for choose, where a possible say still get chance. Because so far the people in way don't bring their name forward, say they want run for flag bearership of APC and all that. Technically from looking like you they out, you they look inside the APC. I don't think any of them popular reach Samura Kamara. So meaning that Samura Kamara still, if they allow him, he still get chance for win the leadership of APC and become flag bearer again. So he don't look at that and he see like say possibly they want for Mosulam out. So rather than they allow the delegates then for choose, and then they increase in chances for win and back, they want fan strategies them for pull them. So at the same like say this electoral justice thing where he hold on to, not to the actual electoral justice for like Madabio not completing term or anything. No, now signal message they send to the APC party. Say if they not work with them and not gain chance, they ready for puel, the APC then chance for win the 2028 election. So now they are go tap them. And again, we na VOS will analyze things them in a critical way. Because like how the caller from Dubai, the 2 points then where he make, Samura Kamara not believe say Ecowas go able do anything for pull bill. I don't know who's kind way safe then go pull bill because Ecowas not get a mandate today for pull bill where na constitutionally he win the election. Again, I know say Bokofuna go sort of think, okay, Mr. Kagbo, how you go say Madabio win the election constitutionally? What in the Constitution say? The Constitution say the electoral officer now irresponsible for announce the the winner of the presidential election or every national election. So the electoral commissioner at that time, by the way, on Thursday, I mistake when I say Mfali, but Mohamed Kone, now him, the constitution gave the mandate for let it call the winner of the election, presidential election. So whether or not they manipulate the result, then they a different argument. But the constitution say na Kone for announce, and waiting then do for let it allow, like the law allow them for column the way high column, then pass waiting and call electoral Public Elections Act when at 2022 before the election. So that act they lay caller, please hold on for me. I go Kamla just finish my thought. So that act they lay the foundation for let publish the disaggregated result for say by force than in your own choice. Sadly enough. And all what you need do it clear na the Electoral Act. And they say for let you you object with respect to the election result, now for go court and then give 7 days. That 7 days they come, a pass, nobody in the country no challenge the result. So meaning that President Bio not who they blame. President Bio not get in a beneficiary, but constitutionally not the president. Because the Constitution led the way how somebody they become presidents of that country they. And can do all them processes then they. So I don't see any other way how unconstitutionally any foreign entity will come and say for remove President Bio. The only way we go possible now force through military coup or rebel war or whatnot. And for people like we were directly affected, till now, how many years ago, from January 6, 1999, over 20 some years ago, so 26 years ago, I still they mourn. We didn't kill me daddy. Rebel, kill me daddy. All right, let me take the call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who the call from, please?
Yes, Mr. Kagbo. Me na American. I just want make a brief disclaimer. I see me brother Lucine and the call he say I think he say me I say I'll talk with Koita. You see, sometimes I will be sentimental. They make their statements publicly. Koita, I think I come for Noam when we meet Pam protest at London. Yeah, so I know they talk on behalf of no one, they talk on behalf of APC, and they tell you waiting me, how me they feel. Just like how we know how the war will destroy so many of people them. And what it cause the war, now is similarity now this is so today. Mr. Kabo, you don't make series of analysis waiting happen during the election. We is not right at all, which we all agree. So if we all agree, say this is wrong, why for endorse them? While we as intelligent people of that nation, they agree say man before continue to the 2028. We know win election. We know some results. And now you don't know say Kone not follow the procedure. You don't analyze this thing time and time again. And today they come back say Kone, but we go do the right procedure and Madabi was announced winner. But where is the result? When National we don't see the past result elections then from Tijankaba in term, we'll see them maybe them publish or so and thing and Eskroma. We'll see all will not be get any of them problems here. These are the first election. This will no say you want to go out, you don't know how many of them vote. And the first election is go borrow box again. We see the rigging, we see the pattern of doing things, we see census. Things are not normal at all. Yeah, you see that. Nobody needs from can't tell me say this is wrong. They were the chief this election. They will say, no, we get for continue because one day now it will continue. Mr. Kabo then here they bring chaos. 2020, see what happen now. I don't make an example within the ATP party themselves. They buy elections. See what they go on. Then tell me where out 2020 get for day. So now then I mean they look at. So no one maybe but of course that Dubai brother here no say these are beneficiaries of the SLPP. I know their connection. So what would they talk on social media with it? So, but I will say the same thing they talk on behalf of the party. Me know they talk now because I know no APC, I'm no SLPP. Me I they talk for the people. What's happening wrong? Now they stand. It's wrong enough for me. Enough for Alamada go with this, it will set a bad precedent. That is it. So I get for commodity, I no get for commodity, I no get for tell you, say na so. But me no say, matter be get for commodity. You know the 2028 and 2028, no election. I repeat that again. Thank you very much.
All right. Again, I know I'm for only too long at the line, but it is still a listen. I just want to make it very clear. For say, Kone do things them where the Constitution allow them for do, and the Electoral Act, that 2022 elections, the Public Elections Act, it passed in Parliament. APC them hook up for some reason at in a distraction, then distracted by the PR system. And to them, they feel say if they foresees that PR system may not happen, that's not they care about. So for some reason, I don't know if now oversight on their part, they're not able to pick up then key elements them we can use for let this thing happen. It not necessarily means say because I say the act giam that leverage for do what they do means say I condone that. I don't tell them, and you self say that repeatedly. I believe the National Election Watch, where they say President Bill not get 55% of the total vote, we now require for let we not do a second round or a runoff. I believe that 100%. And yes, Mr. Sef Nayana VOS, I calculate the numbers for una, we then be publish and force the numbers, then they be get big discrepancy. The number do not be add up. And it take, I think, a week or two. I don't know that we can come to their attention. Then they correct the numbers then. And what they do, they not even put a press release, say, okay, well, na typo, the numbers that will be published first. But now we don't correct and no. So the press release will then put with the adjusted numbers, then backdate them. So that by itself, statistically, a questionable for let them do that. Because where they don't force publish numbers that were not correct, the right thing for do statistically, if not typo or whatever explanation, you they bring that explanation there with the correct number and tell people and say now this will happen. We publish wrong numbers them. But you know, go just correct the numbers, or you feel say you don't correct the numbers them, and then you backdate that press release day. So that day by itself, a very clear say the numbers then get some yuki. But that not stand. Having said that, also constitute say or is sufficient for say Mother Bill not to be constitutional elected president. Anybody will do that. I think say that person they do but with sentiment. Mother Bill na beneficiary of corner in dubiousness, and also the parliament will pass that terrible so-called act. And I make the previous programs them, I don't say this whole tripartite a long road. Why the parliament during that time where let's take a call, but I go finish my thought quickly. Caller, please hold on. Let's just finish this sentence. So why, in my opinion, instead of then go all this tripartite recommendation, where a very clear, I don't know why they don't see them, a very clear say President Bill we just want for like then accept for be part of the governance. That's all. So he accept for be part of tripartite nonsense and whatnot. They don't get what you want. And that's it. End of story. So una they broken out now and whatnot. To me, if during that time where they be stay out, say boycott and whatnot, they say the first way they for do now for let them revisit that Public Elections Act and amend them, strike them out completely, and even recommend another version of it and say then for pass down they for become law we go guide we through 2028. Then therefore be a huge success instead of this tripartite nonsense where they drag the country into division, I should say. Let me take this call. And again, I know say it's so tempting for go on and on with Samura and business, but let me take this call and I will come right back for conclude on it. VOS Network, hello caller. What's your name and who side the call we from, please?
Yeah, I'm a concerned citizen from United States.
Hello, concerned citizen. Thank you so much for what you call. And what you take on the program tonight, sir? Go ahead, please.
Well, me don't take. Me na my way like bit about the bush because me na have Creole.
All right, so, we will take that.
I list in parts. I not been list. I not the beginning of the program. I not been there. I just come where I think one or two call. I don't call.
Okay.
I the listing and waiting your analysis they be. So if I can understand waiting they go on now, Samura Kamara the fear of imposition. Say then go kick out because he need the flag bearer. But this thing starts, APC not been getting on democracy. And as by Koroma and rule not to be in democracy. And the convention am anyway and as Koroma na choose Samura Kamara not to be fair democracy than they owe. Me where they tell you so me na born APC picking. My man Limba and I've been calling me grandpa come on. I didn't know I no in this side. But I get the time myself I discuss with the APC. I say let other party who let see if changes go be. But the two party them na how them call hour and waiting how them can say that 2 hour waiting. So
yeah,
now the same thing. they happen. And I just hear you say the same thing because I can always say that. Where the election be, nobody no contest the election gonna court. Not to pass APC, the party himself. Any civilian when I say Alonian can do that. As I talk to you, so where the election be na America 2020, you get some the Bronson brothers them. Then take the election at court. Although they not been here at that case day, but it's still late and then they pursue them. And I believe say they go still hear them before the end of this year. So Samura Kamara and choose one, not to be in democracy, that na one. Now they force the problem start. No election, not they way win, now the whole world where they say democracy win. Let me tell you, Nigeria election was partial election. But at the recall and they cry like say, na tug of war for Pula mandate. Then they go kill the whole country. Nigeria election, if you not follow a worst past Salone election, but then still continue. I don't know if it makes some of who in a blood, SLPP or APC, they try for determine certain things they will not call for. So what me the advice? I been not say this, that country the parliamentarian them, because they not care about the people, then they care about the subsidy and the increase of salary. If them put foot, because that's like what one collab say, we get for reform the constitution. If that not happen, that then they go that then they come now the same thing. Because maybe you should just say, if the parliamentarian before the 2028 election, then say now, okay, would they come up with this? The judiciary serve then send them to them, they endorse them. If this party and this party not get this certain amount, and first and foremost, so they talk so now, they will be no reform the way of voting now, because this type of vote and vote last so then in a way what day the country not peaceful. Now I then call and say me no member again. This kind we make them shield all and small party them.
Yeah,
people they don't understand how the election win. Not only the way they vote, now by certain decision the way they take. And the Supreme Court them all allow for let them happen. So now from all inside and they know say the election don't lose. But people they know they get the clue. So let we forget about all this crime or Mother Bio, this and that. Let God take in cause. But if you not be say Mother Bio no win the election, enough for she don't there and Samura Kamara for do this and do that. Now more killing me for happen. People then lose life. And we don't want that.
Absolutely. And thank you very much. One not a correction, just clarification. One clarification I want to make. You say any citizen can protest against the result.
No, I don't say protest. I say it can go na association.
You can challenge. Okay, you can challenge.
Now that's what they say.
Now that's I mean protest. So you contest.
We constitution not call for that.
No, it called for that, but the clarification: if you vote, if you're a registered voter,
okay, yeah. Now that's what they say. If you don't vote, you know. You're right.
Now that clarification there I want to make, but you're absolutely correct. Not a just political party, any citizen can contest the election, can object the election.
Yeah, now they lost. Nobody no objected. The days then pass.
Exactly. So 100% I agree with you, and thank you so much for your analysis. So to me, I feel say APC, including Samura Kamara, therefore think forward. Think about strategy for win 2028, or at least see how they will go 2028. So thank you
everybody
very much.
Want be everybody want be the flag bearer. Not it, not the problem.
Well, again, my last talk, but I'll let you go. Thank you very much, Jan. Let God bless, brother. The thing where I will conclude, I will begin to talk about that, but the thing where I will conclude with on the Samura Kamara case, an issue, Fambulem, Well, for the APC, again, this a free advice, okay? There's no need for pay me or waiting. I just want the peace of that country there. So, APC, Samura Kamara, if una say una go disregard them, it go do all kind of thing for destabilize una party. And Brother Lucine say am clearly, it just happened almost a way say una mother being bobo and all by that. But to me, some people say back waiting Kuruma do na deliberate something because within the party people will not be allowing for go third term. If you want for go third term, I don't know anything about that outrightly. So it want deliberately for put Samura where it no say Samura in chance for winning very low. So that in a part of the conspiracy theory. But the thing what they say now is, and this not will be conspiracy theory, it will just be critical analysis. Okay? Samura Kamara, talk and come, Abisiam before the caller. So far, all the people away don't express interest in the flag bearership of APC. Samura Kamara still popular past the all. So elections, yes, policy and stuff, but for the most part, a popularity in a numbers game. So you will get all the fine policy and all that, but if you don't relate with the citizenry, a brother, you're not able for Kamna power for implement there you find fine policies then they. When I ask you, Killer, we don't talk all kind thing and everything. You end up for even sell game. So APC, in the interest of the stability of the country, because it look like say Boku APC supporters them, they're so focused now on that nonsense 10 years. So meaning that then they see this as high probability for let APC win 2028. So if they not win 2028, God knows what thing they go do. So for prevent that God knows what thing they go do, me they advise APC, free advice, una get for allow Samura Kamara a fair play. Let una get a fair playing field where Samura Kamara let it satisfy, say, a loss the flag bearership if you not go win, if not somebody else go win them, or if it's still the delegates they want time for rule, for head the party through the to the 2028 election, let it be for the interest of una party in unity and also the peace of the country. Because if that's not happen, Samura Kamara a day on a crusade, if I go say that. The crusade for bring una down. That's not to matter be a feto. It just the hide behind that so-called electoral justice. It's very clear to me that Samura Kamara it use that electoral justice for like a show una the APC agbagba them in wait. Kuruma do that. We Kuruma now actively involved in APC campaign, the rally, all of that. Una see una struggle. Because to me, the probability for the chance for APC for be win, especially the 2023 election, regardless of corner in Yuki, if Kuruma be support, a gun at it, a rally with APC, with Samura Kamara specifically, the chance for be high for let Samura Kamara win. Because if Samura Kamara, just like how they try for manipulate the Freetown City Council numbers, when you win landslide, it hard for let somebody overturn that kind of win day. And it happen at Freetown. Even Akisoya, a bit gentle, so big that then do all kind thing, still work for let able change the result. Now for be happen. Because the country be triangle. Inflation be there over 50%. So the country, the way how we be there leading to the June 2023 election, the economic situation and plenty other things, they're not really go in President be in favor at all. So that for give the chance, even some SLPP folks them for be cross carpet, just like how some APC folks then cross carpet in 2018, just like how we last caller, where it say him, it talks saying people in a Limba and stuff, where some people them can feel say Limba people them by default na APC, we may not buy that. But to Ram, it therefore emphasize how much and like deep support in people and get for APC. But yet, it say in be want for like other party kind of power. And the similar way, Boku SLBP supporters, they, in my opinion, for be do for like APC kind of power because the country be triangle and still a triangle. But because of Samura Kamara, get that kind of heavy support. And talk and go, talk and come. In my opinion, Samura Kamara, I not believe say a clear leader exhibit that leadership where Sierra Leone they urge for, where Salone they yearn for. I don't think Samura Kamara don't exhibit that at all. So to me, I don't think that the type leader where we go say, I go take Salone from point A to point B in a positive light. I don't get that confidence there now. But that not necessarily means say una for skip the process of fairness. I hope say people in the Pambulem as we don't talk about Samura Kamara, let's talk about because I want for talk about Samura Kamara. Let's talk about because I want for talk about that dog guy. Admire Bill in husband. But let us show una waiting President Bill say as a justification for Mboku travel. This now waiting is say now the reason for Mboku travel. And let we put them together with Samura Kamara in speech where it tell we say, oh, Salone, and me, I believe that. And one caller say, under President Bill, Salone don't really mess up and he get somebody where don't stain the country image and all that stuff. I strongly believe that. But let read for now some parts them of in speech where he give, where he try for justify, President Bill in this case, where he try for justify why he did travel. So I go come, just read them for now, and I go come after that for let we talk about it. Unfortunately, because the calls then so plenty, I'm not able for showcase una comments them. But maybe at the end of the program, I go show one or two comments them and read them. So this now the article we are copy from Sierra Leone website. President Bill clarifies purpose behind his frequent international travels. That's not the headline. And waiting the headline say, the article say. The president of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, has addressed public concerns regarding his frequent international travels, asserting that those trips are vital for securing developmental opportunities and enhancing Sierra Leone's global image. Fambulem. Big question. Loaded talk denaya. Say the travel boku for like it go bring development of the country and also like go clean Salone image. According to President Bio, he say under an Escoma, Salone image we don't dirty. So it is trying now for clean Salone image. And the same Anescoma, and the same Anescoma people every day say in supporters them, be they say na world best. And we all know say, even when he left power, then be they even invite them and place them for go as the lead observer, for go observe the elections immediately after I left office. So if this not somebody will be get bad image internationally, able, therefore they do that. So then politicians here, are not able to understand. So the only thing, and justifiably so, where we go wrong, I go say internationally with an Escoma, now where IMF suspend the disbursement, what do they mean by that? Continue for Salone the loan where they be don't approve. And what that be the reason? They say because they ask them for like a cut, like a remove the subsidies, pares and petrol in Odua. And the primary reason that. And they say when you do that, you they reduce the financial burden of the country, we will help you for come into a better or stronger financial footing. But we all know say then they self get negative impact on inflation. Now in Nigeria they see so, and in Salone be they see. We now don't finger the numbers them and say Salone inflation it is very, very low now. And but anyways, then another discussion. So this first paragraph where President Bill say now one of the reasons them or the main reason why they travel, and I feel say correct. Because Salone internationally under President Koma be in very good standing. Even be able for visits the White House. We see him several times with dignitaries them and all that. Will not be a Salone be under sanction or anything like that. And the country be peaceful. So I not see Usai President Bill pull the particular talk. They say Salone not be in good standing internationally, and they go now for clean the image. And that justify a frequent international trip than the questionable. And like I say again, because most times when you challenge President Bill and his supporters them for clarify why they say Salone image not be good, now that IMF thing then they bring to you. And the reason for that IMF, we see that in Nigeria right now, when Nigeria, the inflation, they monitor them. And Boku people, they complain, say, why Tinubu, even though it be done in the works under Buhari, but like how they say, you will put close now Watano to you, they see. Now you will the pull up. So Buhari, be don't even set the stage. Tinubu come, it happens, say, now under a regime. The subsidy, the lifting of the subsidy happen. So, but again, Nigerians then they complain, and then they get huge implication with respect to inflation. So I can see why former President Koma be reluctant because election be there near. So, and for like at that time, rest go up, rest price go up, fuel, business triangle, petrol go up, and all that thing and the hardship for BB Koro, and probably they not for be even win the majority seat where they be win na parliament because Boku people and for be vote against them completely. So the second part, following his recent election as chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, President Biya emphasized the progress the nation has made in reshaping its reputation from one associated with conflict and corruption to a country of respect and potential. Okay, let me break this down for a moment. Now, for say they associate Salone with a country of conflict, I feel say, and therefore we be under Kaba. But where Koroma come, we don't dey go past that because it's very clear, say, the international world, the international community, I should say, the whole world, be no say, the word under na Salone. So not just history, but for say you travel, now for change the narrative of Salone, that conflict area. And then you say, then they tint Salone in negative light, and I make you the travel. So meaning that the previous administration still actively, they tag them as a conflict zone. The whole world be no say Salone, yes, will be the recovery, just like Rwanda. With all the development within Rwanda, the fact still remains, say, historically, Rwanda, they began genocide. So that in our history, not get for erase. So you know go say you are, oh, they travel for erase history. And I don't think that they genuine though, President Bio. So Rwanda, they don't really show plenty improvement. But yet, when you talk about genocide, the first place where they can you mine in Africa, now Rwanda. And then you say corruption to a country of respect and potential. President Bill, according to the corruption perspective index, CPI, where now Transparency International they conduct a mean because una they always use the Millennium Challenge Corporation, the MCC scorecard. The MCC scorecard, I don't explain this several times. It's just like when you now see students, then put you among C students them, and then among the weak peer then you say they do well. And because you they do well among C students, then you suggest say then they for make people and see you as A student. No, you still be C student. If they put you among the A students them, you go struggle. So now it happened. The Millennium Challenge Corporation then put you among the likes of Afghanistan, the likes of Venezuela, all the countries them where corruption they way up. Now that category they then put we under the Millennium Challenge Corporation. So if they score 70, 80 among C class countries them, and then we they use that for puppy show, no, it's misleading. So now make me they always encourage people them for let them look at the corruption perception index. So that's now the Transparency International the index, because what then they do, then get two way where they look at them. They look at your scorecard over 100 over time. So the higher you go towards 100, the less corrupt your country be. The lower the score, it's just like school mark, where if you score past 50%, then you pass. So when you look at that index there, my brothers and sisters, Salone, yes, under EBK, from Kaba, the score is below, and then EBK take over. EBK compared to Kaba, it be improved on the score. But guess what? Waiting be the score under EBK during the time, the highest score, around 30-31%, over 100 points, 30-31 point over 100. So now Biocam, it struggle, it be flat, it not be able to improve beyond Koroma in point. So at one point, it go up to 34, 35 over 100. And now, as of 2023, guess what? It don't drop to around 32. So just imagine me fumble them. So you talk about how good you they do for combat corruption and all the nonsense then they. But yet, when you come per the actual score, again, I just remind you now, I say that index day, it'll be two ways. They look at you score over time by 100 points, divided by 100 points, and then they rank based on how other countries then do. So to me, the ranking, I not can pay too much attention to the ranking. The reason being is the ranking, you can still they struggle with corruption, but if other country corrupt past you, you will go up, bump up in the ranking. But that not necessarily means say your corruption don't reduce. So now I make another pay too much attention to the ranking where it come to that corruption index. So I pay more attention to the actual point, because that point there you can able for look over time compared to how the country don't progress over the years. So now that make I want for let people understand. So if President Bill they talk about saying, oh well, for let we improve on corruption and for tackle corruption and all that. So from let's say 31 or so over 100, and now you did 32, 33. My brothers and sisters, they max then they. Unless if you know a terrible papa or mama, if you begin at school, it come and say, Mama, Papa, last year I be get 30 or 31 over 100. Now fail. And then this year, it tell you, say, Papa, Mama, I get 33 over 100. You go really clap for that picking day? You go see that day as a success? Yes, now improvement, but clearly not to then kind improvements then they you go to clap for you picking for. So that picking day, how many years it go take on our school for like reach 50%? If it just they go 2 points every year above, and at that exactly they happen to Bill. So with that point, then 2 points then they where they don't reach 35, then they don't drop. So meaning that what we go call saturation point, it don't reach that plateau. The point where because they're not able to go after APC people again, now to themselves now, and just down now that they go. And then they even to me to me own way, even troubling. Because it's like Bill not able to do anything again for corruption. And corruption is so blatant. And yet Bill they justify, say it they travel, spend the country money for combat corruption, for make the international community come and donors, investors then come and say, oh, we don't do so much for tackle corruption. Now that country they so as a result, una for respect we now and we get the potential for like una money grow. We fumble them, una believe that statement there. Let's just read them quickly. Following his recent election as chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, President Bill emphasized the progress the nation has made in reshaping its reputation from one associated with conflict and corruption to a country of respect and potential. In his statement, President Bill remarked, the name and image of Sierra Leone has earned respect, then quote, highlighting the shift in perceptions about the country. And somebody be just talk hey boy, Ustem, was it on Thursday where I talk about drugs and look kush. And we even get drug lord we directly link with you Pekin and you sit down close to that person there. And let we say you know be no saying so this person terrible. But after the international the European community don't reach out to you specifically the Netherlands, they don't reach out to you, say this not dangerous person for associate with the family, and not only that for the country and the region, because now we get intelligence say this guy don't they establish factory for the manufacture of drugs na Salone, and yet what did he do? He quiet. So now the image that President Bill want for Salone, and the election where we spend about an hour talking about Samura Kamara and all that, where the European Union, all the international observers there, not a single one say the election free and fair. They all will comment on the election credibility. They all give thumbs down. And yet you talk about the image. How many, within even Africa, how many African presidents them or heads of states will deliberately no congratulate you for that win day because they're not happy, because they're not proud of the country. And that's, in fact, in my opinion, now it make you not even do inauguration at all. Because you self no say, but could not go attend. And you say you don't bring the country image up. You put the country in the gutters. The image of the country in the gutters. And now people want to use this Ecowas chairmanship, say, oh, na justification for the good work with President Bill they do and all the nonsense then they. My brothers and sisters, before I finish this read, I just want to go through the list very quickly of the people the countries we constitute ECOWAS. So 15 countries out of the 15, 4 they suspend. Well, 3 don't left. 1 still suspended when at Guinea. So Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they don't left. Now Guinea Conakry, they're suspended. So we get 11 countries that we don't left. So now let we go through the 11 countries then they. Benin, yes, then they in good standing, but a French speaking country. And this, I will explain how did they do the rotation. So among the French countries plenty of them don't left. So Benin no get that kind of strong power for then give French country. And then Cape Verde, a Portuguese, then they speak. And we also know say them very small. And now let we come to the Gambia. So when you look at the Gambia, the election in a corner. So if that president they take over and with the election and all that stuff, then they highly likely and in order for 2 terms. So in order for run again. So meaning it will be very, very chaotic if in ordinary power, how we go over continuing term or something. So Gambia, they out of it. Ghana, then president, the former president, he hold 2 terms before Guinea-Bissau president take him over. And after the Guinea-Bissau president, then Nigerian president. So meaning Ghana, because quite recently they don't hold on for 2 terms. So they safe the odds not in their favor. Guinea Conakry, then they under suspension. Guinea Bissau, now then just take before Tinubu. So meaning that it go too soon for let them take them back. Liberia, a new government, because again, you get forget government stability and all that in a day. So even though they don't all am to them, but a new government. Mali, they under suspension, or they don't left. Niger, they don't left. Nigeria, now then just handle. So they're not there again as part of the in the contention, because Tinubu, I not believe, say, with the pressure back home, it get any interest for expand into 2 term. And now Senegal, then take them not too long ago, and also they set a new government, and they're not completely considered very stable yet. And then again, I skip Ivory Coast because they forgets the election this year, and Ouattara will not know if he go on for a 4th term. So INSEF not look get the odds, because again it will fall into a new president era. So I don't talk about Senegal. Now it left Salone and Togo. Togo quite recently, they don't adjust, they try for finger the constitution and stuff like that. And where Afrobarometer then do a survey, about 54% of Togolese them then favor for let Togo follow suit, similar to Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger for left Ecowas. So meaning that the ECOWAS, the notion of ECOWAS, not popular in Togo. So Togo not go be the proper fit, because there's not consensus fambulem. So from this analysis, my brothers and sisters, and not just left the only way I go say viable option, and only left Salone. So Salone are the only viable option we left, where we get, yes, relatively stable government, and he get temporary seats in the United Nations. So forget about all the domestic wahala way that they go through, but internationally somehow Salone considered stable. So me fambulem, given this analysis, Salone not be get any formidable competition in terms of like the consensus give somebody else other than Salone. So it's like Salone na the ideal candidate, not so because of the policy of the bio administration. So given this kind of analysis when I do so, I just want to understand very clearly, saying like what you go say, you did at the right place at the right time. So Salone, and when you look back, Liberia don't host them 2 terms. President Tolbert don't host them, and then Madam Salif Sef be don't host them. Salone now only 1 term that don't host them. We don't host them under Sheki in the early 80s. So when you look that one day back, with all the other countries then where they struggle one way or the other, or maybe get election where they come their way and all that stuff, then Salone are the only country where stand out in that regard they for like dengue. So I hope say this through some clarity, where people and they brag about the reason for the chairmanship and all that. Now consensus, I be don't go through that. I go encourage you now for watch that program where I be do on Thursday, where I talk about the criteria for you become the ECOWAS chairman. So now let's complete President Bio in explanation why he say it a fly. Not just complete that here today. So the 4th paragraph, he acknowledged the historical challenges Sierra Leone faced, including war and the Ebola outbreak. but stressed that significant strides have been made to change those narratives. I don't know about that too. Now we know what happens say time they bet we, but if we really go through where it talk about the Ebola and the mudslide. The mudslide, we still they see some reckless policies than where the government they take, where they endanger the country into that kind similar thing they for happen. Now just show una quickly the headline, and this will give una a taste of what I mean. Civil society groups slam proposed reduction of Western Area Peninsula National Park. And what does this mean? It means say when I see where the terrain of the area and stuff, but now they want for reduce this whole area where they say a national park, and you get Guma Valley and plenty other things them like wildlife, the animals them, the ecosystem, all that now this land. So where they say they want to reduce that land there, and God knows what they want to put there. So for Selangi Chinese, like how then they affect Sona Black Johnson. So what they go mean for that area there? And the civil society group we team up for challenge the government on that. They make them points them. But unfortunately I know we'll get time for go through that. But I just want to give una no more a clear indication saying with all waiting President Bill they say, and we they see how people in the bill randomly. It be start under President Koma, former President Koma, and now under bill we they see people in the bill randomly with no building permit and just kapu place and build it. And no plan in order. And then you say, I don't do so much for prevent that country, there, particularly the city, Freetown, the capital city, Freetown, not for see another mudslide. And how much time, till now, like right now, self as they talk, heavy rains them, they kind of wash the roads and all that stuff then they. So, the president called on all citizens to contribute to earning respect for the nation, stating, it takes respect for your community members to give you a leadership role. He expressed optimism about using his new leadership position in Ecowas as a platform to further improve Sierra Leone's standing in West Africa. It's just unfortunate that I don't get much time. But I will want to challenge this, saying, if you take the United Nations, for example, the Security Council, waiting the way President Bill no say, but waiting happen. We see say the Security Council, and they use them now for benefiting family, because according to analysis in Pekin, Agnes Bill, they use that Security Council position for cover this drug lord and use immunity for because they considered say people according to the news you either don't engage them or you don't marry them, and news become out self say get belle for them. So meaning that if in gets that diplomatic immunity, we don't go for search and all that stuff, then they in partner go be extended. So that immunity they go extend to in partner. So who that a benefit? Not to the country. A benefit be in your family. And all the money loan, because clearly, just like how they accuse Anes Koma, so allegedly, all them travel there, they try for was for clean the loot we don't loot. For either himself or maybe for in son-in-law. We not a drug dealer. And then you say, oh well, you did do this for the country. No, but let me take that example there. So this ECOWAS back, in my opinion, not so for the country, but it just happens to say Samura Kamara in business, we may not get much time. But I promise you now, I will pick him up on Thursday. So, addressing criticisms of his travel schedule, President Biya explained, people often lament over my frequent travel, but they should know that I need to go in search of opportunities. He specifically referenced his absence on June 23rd, 2025, which was due to an important appointment related to health initiatives. Me fumble them. Oh, President Bill. For some reason, it reminds me so much, I don't say repeatedly now, of President Trump. Where President Trump, he can talk something when a big lie, false. But yet, for some reason, they tell himself, say, now the truth they say. How President Bill go na summit where relating to health, and he say in the best person in the country for represent Salone. Whose health knowledge we get? What happened to the health minister? Where then a doctor, na medical person. What happened to the people that within that industry? They will get boku medical expertise them. Technocrats. What happened with them? Or what happened to them? Not to them suppose for they represent Salone, na then kind conference here. So how you presence the, oh my goodness, this man. And shamelessly, you dey try for justify attending useless summits where you get zero knowledge of. You dey justify that for spend the country money, for you travel. You see how this man really no respect Salone people them. So and this example, for whatever reason, I don't know the advice I say, now for use this example where you just come out a few days ago. For like you justify your travel. You know, see no other one, not any political summit or with health initiatives. And all that we see and with Naya, here in WEF. And the WEF say, oh, the travel, it just happened no more say, na government official, you know, na for government, for the country, but you never even like for travel and stuff. Nonsense. Clear nonsense. This na travel way a warrant. This not necessary travel. And then you say, you know, like travel, it just happens in the interest of the country. This not in the interest of the country. Absolutely not. And then you boldly give down there as an example, where in fact, not even a terrible example, given the reason for the summit. And then Kotanaya, Sierra Leone is leading the chart in immunization and vaccination, he noted, revealing that the Alliance for Vaccine group is advocating for more vaccine support for the country. The last term, country where even they per war, they even say they go help you with this Mpox vaccine. We're not DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Country where they per war. And then Bill say, oh, they travel, they go to that health summit day for whatever reason they give. Oh my goodness, this man. The president urged the public to understand that his travels are not for leisure, but are essential for promoting Sierra Leone's interest abroad. And then quote him Naya. Another useless quote. Sorry for saying that to me, Fambulem. As president, we automatically become the chief diplomat with the responsibility of selling the image of the country, of your country, he said. Okay, you say you're not the chief diplomat. Okay, we go take that. But then why so many of them travels then they? Why just the money we supposed for pay we ambassadors there now and we diplomats then the foreign minister and all that? Why we not go put that money there somewhere else? Because you are the chief ambassador and you there everywhere for represent Salone. So meaning that now duplicate of role for let we get them people that would they pay in forex for be ambassador then and then country then they and the foreign minister why we get them if you they do all the travels them and then you justify traveling. President Bill concluded by reaffirming his dedication to advancing Sierra Leone's development and urged citizens to support ongoing efforts to enhance the nation's global reputation. A very clear saying that just write no more for the sake of right, just like Samura Kamara, where he writes something like how one of the callers then say, he writes something and I room, and then maybe he puts a selected capture and a camera and then say, I don't write this, whether it reflects the reality or not, the speech really nice, let's just read them. Now the same way President Bill, whether na in speech demo, whether na in comments demo, and even you listen to in comment where then get the chairmanship, it not reflect anything about the core values them where it articulate. You know very well say you know believe in them core values then they. When was it? Was it not few months ago where it don't so monoram and probably don't admire at the likes of Ibrahim Traore, Dumbuya, and Quetta, and the Niger junta folks them, that he wish himself for bigger opportunity for be junta leader. He make it very clear, not too long ago, say he not able to do much in the country because of the democracy. He said that. So by implication, what did that mean? It means that you don't believe in democracy. Say in democracy, you're able to develop the country. And now you they tell me, say, you want for champion democracy and for move Salone development go before. But you don't say them very clearly. So to you, what they call zero-sum game. So meaning that democracy equals to slow or no development. Now your own definition that. Under junta rule, because you go bulldoze your way, so you think say now the only way that you go for develop Salone. So waiting on a conclusion to that. It means you not a leader where go able to thrive in a democratic space. It's very clear. And you self-admit that. I become close for clap for you saying, because I always they say, the difference between you and Momo, late Joseph Saidu Momo, now because in bold enough and tell Sierra Leoneans they say don't fail them. But you adamant for say it. So when you come and say because of democracy, I paraphrase, because of democracy, you not go able for make any meaningful change in that country there. So you come close. It just happens to say, make them too clear like how Momo make them clear. We 5-year-old self go know what it mean. But you beat around it for tell we say don't fail the nation. You're not able for move that country there, go before in a meaningful way. So lastly, before I conclude, fumble them, I want for just clearly, I just want for Leona see this picture. Sierra Leone now grows 72% of rice it consumes. And this now according to the government. I don't got time for read and for now, but I want Leona go sleep with this as a food for thought. then we see the government where they run the affairs of that country there. How much they don't pass smack by the lie. 72%. So Salone, they grow 72% of all the rest them where they eat in that country there. Hey bro, that's 72%. For let a reach 100%, you only need 28%. Just imagine, So over 2/3 of the country, the rest where we eat in that country there, they produce another Salone. Here, it's ABO. And then people are not even think twice whether they give their numbers then they. Common sense not even tell themselves say their numbers and they questionable. So they not say according to maybe an international group or somebody where you want sell them kind news here where you go attach say, oh well, according to certain survey or according to certain research we internationally acclaimed, say Salone now they grow 72% of the rest where they eat. So then they close to 100% self-sufficient. They not do that. So the government now throw in numbers. And then when I read, I go encourage you now to read the full article now the Sierra loaded. When I read the article, they not get any specifics. For say, this area, they grow the rice. No, they not give no specifics. So because they no say with this social media these days, people evidence say in a particular area, then they grow most of the rest or much of the rest or and all that and they people then go to that area there. And then go interview people there. So they not say that too. Then just give vague explanation for justify their so-called 72% statistics. And that's now what they live with. And that's now the people that will they lead the country. So fumble them before finally I go, then we listen to this man we say he go sue the country. He go sue the police for where they tag them to the kush where they catch somebody with in that country there. Let we listen to him and then I will come and give them a final talk this afternoon or this evening. I will come right back after that.
Get this person, you understand, a custody, you understand, then for them make a press release, you understand, say this one that they do, no right, because in just to tarnish them people their character.
Because then we don't can do the checking.
Then we don't can do the checks. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is the police will believe on the social media where they come warrant we house. And if short kind news they go on, you understand, this person then a custody now, I believe say the police for do the investigation. Even if the police left this, you understand, I will sue, me personally will sue Salone police.
So how this not affect you for way this thing when I don't see on social media? How personally this not hurt you?
I'll be honest with you, it not affect me in any way. But it's just that because this situation deal with the police now, and they get the suspect, it's easy for the public and the police for do the proper investigation at this time. The reason we make a day today for talk about this now because the suspect, when they claim saying that me send, right, they're with the police. And I'd expect the police, you understand, for do a thorough investigation on this one. And if the police release this particular person, I myself, Dauda Jallo, I will sue the Salone police. And I'm serious about it.
So since we the Salone police concerned always, the Salone police get for reach out to you?
Never. They've never reached out to me. I went there myself yesterday in a CID for make sure say if this person did a police custody.
But not against spawn.
No, it wasn't there. They may tell me say they will get to Toko for know if this person did it. And I want to know if this person still in a custody. Let me just get this once and for all cleared. Because, coward and the children on a keyboard just write rubbish about people. We're not a hard-working guy and me work for this country. You understand? The tax we they pay in this country, you understand? Trust me, a lot of Sierra Leoneans they pay that tax in this country. Because one export order at this country, they cost about $5,000 to $10,000. Yeah, but like for every month we export gold from Salone to outside country. So how somebody will just sit on a keyboard, they talk rubbish, time share about people, you understand, things that we know about people.
So that message you go on for send to the general public, the rest I should say, people know you for short business. Now this business you focus on, now this business you do.
I mean, Aruna, I'm not there for tell nobody the business what they do, right? I'm not there for prove that point there. I'm a legit businessman. Yeah, I'm a gold dealer. I've got my gold dealer's license. Yeah, and who don't know, you know. The point where they try for make now, the coward the way they sit on a keyboard for talk shit about people. You understand? Because they're cowards. You cannot face me. I'll bust you. Seriously. Honestly. You cannot face me. But I just they come out to make this clear. Because this particular person in question, they're in a custody with the police. And this is the right time for clear the air. You understand me, sir?
I think this nice get message to the Sierra Leone police.
Thank you.
Because after when I don't do a thorough check, when I don't come see them say this check when I do a very clean check and shut it up when I think Sierra Leone police when I need for team up farm for say when I give justice to these people.
And I'm happy about this, Aruna. It's clear. Because a lot of people will feel say the police just bust, it was planned.
So up to now the police not reach out to
No, up to today. No.
So that message you sent to the Sierra Leone police.
The message to the Sierra Leone police, if any be done, come warrant we house for drug dealing. Because una yeri say social media, they make allegation. Why now, when they see the same social media, they make allegation, and somebody wanna get na custody, when they reach out to you, when they pull a press release. That's not my point. And I will chase this, I will follow this to the end.
Sierra Leone police, I think say this nice get message to una and follow una seek them people as justice. After una we don't get information, the social media say una be calm. Now una get the suspects. Why una not able to put press release? Now that's not the big question where the boss they ask una. So we want to know how this thing to go. Do ya and we they send a strict warning to other people out there. People don't believe on other people who use false keyboard.
All right, Fambulem. This sound familiar to una. Una remember Fatima Bill where the issue with Koidu Holdings. Also, it come na social media and take 11 lawyers them, how then go sue and this and that. My brothers and sisters, waiting come out of that case day. Fatima Bill don't ever come and give an update on that. Now the strategy is that. But my brother, now look the story. Drug dealer who was arrested with 5.5 kilogram of kush linked to Adma Bio's husband. People will be watch Thursday. I will go through the story and give una the story, read for una the report, and say the case they under investigation. So for let you come, oh, police no reach out to me and all lentin and the case they under investigation. And they say the person, and I be read them, the person where they arrest, it say you na imbra, na you errand boy. And now you they come na ya because of highly likely you influence with the president. Because you married the president in sister. So you feel say you for come and knock chest and help and call the police. Me fambule muna see how sad of a society we Salone country don't turn to. Really sad. So now intimidation tactics now it use so similar tactics where Fatima Bio do against Koidu Holdings. In the name of they don't take lawyers them and they go sue them, they go do class action lawsuits and stuff like that. The Koidu Holdings employees they still they struggle and they have bulk of them they're out of jobs. Fatima Bio don't move on. They go ahead with it, go about in business. It do them all for just make people them feel so they fight back and stuff. Why Fatima Bio not give an update on their lawsuits, then they will sue. The suits then way a file against the Koido Holdings. And this one come, and you talk in a gold you they deal with and stuff. The way they ask you for your business, oh no, you know they come here for a start for publicize your business. But you talk in a gold you they do and a legitimate business. So waiting wrong for let you say, okay, well the only business one they do now gold and I get license and I the export, like how you say, the export revenue, the export tax where you they pay or whatever way you they pay duties them. You see a huge tax base for the country. We done it for not just for even give people them the detail of it. But where them push you no and all go come now social media for talk about my business dealings and stuff. You know legitimate business. And then they supposed for even be part of strengthening your reputation. So again, just like how on a boss or you brother-in-law, where for some reason he never even thinks if he just they say or do any kind of thing because of power, thinking to say people and be as stupid as sooner. And this now forgive me for I speak so for president, but it just the thing say people are so stupid. Anything he say or do, then will just take hook, line, and sing, and just take like a gospel truth. You come there, police not contact you and stuff. Well, now where you don't make so, and it's very clear. If President Bio be interested in letting nail you, or them for don't go after you long term. But it they come through like say because of the connection where you get with his sister. Probably now make they scared. Now scared that they scared for go for even invite you. Because they don't know how the president will take them. And I strongly believe, say, they're going for discuss and first with the president and maybe it tell them how they go about it, where scandal not going to happen. Just like the nonsense where they happen with just Lidecker. Where journalists una say, oh, una no know side day, una they ask the public for like then show who side day and all that stuff then they. Where journalists go there now and say it they close for to the location of just just Lidecker. What do una do? Una send according to the journalist. Una send a truck full of military people and police with arms for go intercept the lady, just for let the lady not go disclose or discover Usai just like the Akade. So now the same thing with your own case. How many times they don't accuse Admire Bill about the scoosh business? The other time, I then get heads up before they go searching us. We know all about that. One of them people in a way, una just they misuse privileges. Una forgetting a privilege where the country vote President Bill. Una forget that. A privilege. And definitely that time go come where that privilege they go. And by God's grace, then go after una. And this person, given you position, ask yourself, why this man, police so stupid enough for maybe push him for like lie by you? Any police will do that or any bra will try for do that, not to risk it, a risk in job. And now you they come all the police just take them upon themselves, they link the drug man to you and stuff like that. But it look like say Bokov una that power una don't check with the power. So as a result of that, una need even think before una come and say anything to the public. So Fambulem, I want for Tapia, I want for tell una boku thank you. Let God bless una with una family. Let God bless the VOS and all the presenters them na VOS. And I go encourage you na follow na tune in tomorrow. We Mr. Shilon and Mr. Mengots them program they come on and then go come 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Salone time it will be 8 p.m. and UK time it will be 9 p.m. So again, then get boku other things that we then go come with, particularly on the governance side. So on Thursday, by God's power, we are going to deal with politics and economics. I go try for conclude the challenges that we President Bio go face potentially, and the fractured Ecowas, and tie that to the current domestic issues them, and how President Bio go use this opportunity, if it will be opportunity or curse to Sierra Leone. So I go try for conclude that part today by God's grace on Thursday, where I go come back. But until then, the one and only country where we get with Mama Salone, let we pray for that country day and deliver that country day from all the evil people there. We want for ravage the country with drugs and just for satisfy their own small money. With that money, they not get for carry and go any side. Above all, the politicians them I can so feel bad for say that, because Wokofuna are tempted for swear them, but they allow not swear them. The reason being that they're responsible for make policy in that country day. If we swear them, they swear catch, and guess what? It affects the country as well, because now they're responsible for put out policies them where they affect me you to tomorrow. So they are big. And above all, the one and only country where me and you to cherish, what we call Mama Salone. Let God bless that country day. And my brothers and sisters, them, dear, as I can always say, we love Salone. But while we they express that love day, let we support we politicians them or we parties them responsibly in the interest of Salone. Let we put Salone first. So as a result, let we support them politicians here or the political parties them responsibly. Just like that message where they say, if you dey gamble responsibly. If you dey drink responsibly. So the same thing again. If you dey support a political party when are you fundamental constitutional right, please let we support them parties here responsibly. Let we not support them in a way that we country will go to the gutters. Until then, let we say Thursday by God's grace, I go come back with another episode of politics and economics, or on Saturday, next Saturday, we hopefully Matilda go there with another episode of Salone Issues. Me na Abdulkarim Kagbo, they say una thank you, let God bless una all, una tata.
So we say make we drive kush na Salone. But we life them.
That is so right, yeah now. What's if they do what we put at them, they die. Push them down the hill, now them body just they try. So foot at them body, they and now they just they cry. Now we put at them foot so they swell, now why? I don't know if now the chemical or what's in then they put. Best now for avoid them, nothing but the truth. Other food and they for it, come up and kush. We say bring this message so you do work for you.
Every day we dey lost it man their life because of kush, yeah. Papa government, NGOs not come so we hate, yeah. You way they import kush, you know like Salone, no. Now we value we like Dr. Isaac was
say not a kush, me brother don't want before you tell me say not a kush.